Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs of 4th of January. Let's start the video. Now let me remind you that RBI Grade B today, that is the 5th of January, is the last day of the sale. So do avail heavy discount, early bird discount of 3000 rupees. Use the code GGCA on checkout. And this is the QR code that you need to scan, or you can simply visit our app or website and buy from there. PM Narendra Modi attended the 38th convocation ceremony of Bharati Dasan University. It is located in which city of Tamil Nadu? Bharati Dasan University is located in Tiruchirappalli, also known as Trichy. So, Tiruchirappalli or Trichy, it's a very famous university, Bharati Dasan University. 30th convocation ceremony was there. So, he visited Tamil Nadu and he inaugurated lot of projects, right? It's a recognized university by the UGC. This university was set up in 1982. Now, this is not something that you should remember, but just to give an idea whether it is a old university or a new university. PM Narendra Modi, then he went on to inaugurate the demonstration fast reactor fuel reprocessing plant, right? So basically, this will reprocess the fuel that is used in the fast reactor at the Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research. Where is it located? Indira Gandhi Center for Atomic Research is located in Kalpakkam in Tamil Nadu. And total, or in fact more than 20,000 crore worth of projects were inaugurated by Pradhan Mantri Modi when he went to Tiruchirappalli. So these developmental projects include different sectors like rail, road, oil and gas, shipping. To give you an example, there are these pipelines, So again, these are not very important from exam point of view. For example, Hindustan Petroleum, they have a 697 kilometer long pipeline, Vijayawada to Dharmpuri. It's a multi-product petroleum pipeline. It was inaugurated by PM Modi. It is ready to serve. And then there is a pipeline from Indian Oil Corporation that will start from Ennore. It will go through Tiruvallur, Bengaluru, Puducherry, Nagapattinam, Madurai, and it will end in Tuticorin. So that pipeline, one section, small section of it from Chengalpet to Sayalkudi was also inaugurated by Pradhan Mantri Modi because it is ready. Now the entire pipeline is not ready, but this section, 488 kilometer section from Chengalpet to Sayalkudi is ready. So that was inaugurated. And he laid the foundation stone. So this pipeline will start. It's a 323 kilometer natural gas pipeline from Krishnagiri to Coimbatore. And Krishnagiri to Coimbatore is a part of the Kochi to Kuttanad, Bangalore to Mangalore gas pipeline. It will be set up by the Gas Authority of India. So the foundation stone for this was laid down by PM Narendra Modi. And then he launched a lot of new railway projects, and those are not very important from exam point of view. So for example, he inaugurated a hostel in NIT Trichy. That hostel is called Amethyst. They have given this name called Amethyst to the 500 bed boys hostel in NIT Trichy. He inaugurated a cargo berth facility at the Kamarajar port. He inaugurated the new terminal building of the Tiruchirappalli port or Trichy port. So all of these things he inaugurated. So basically, a lot of developmental projects were inaugurated by PM Modi on his visit to Tamil Nadu. Recently, the Northeastern Handicrafts and Handlooms Development Corporation Limited, NEHDC. What is NEHDC? So NEHDC is an organization that was set up in 1977. It works under the Ministry of Development of Northeastern Region. This is a dedicated ministry for the development of Ashtalakshmi or the 8 northeastern states of India. And this organization is pretty old now. It was set up in 1977 and it aims to develop and promote the indigenous crafts of India, especially from the Northeast. In fact, this organization is running these handicraft emporium called Purbashri in almost all the northeastern states. They have their emporium in Shillong, they have it in Guwahati, even in Kolkata, in New Delhi, in Bangalore. So Purbashri Emporium are also owned by this organization NEHDC. So basically they promote the northeastern handicrafts. So the question is, this organization has announced that it is setting up Ashtalakshmi Heart and Experience Center in which city? Ashtalakshmi is 8 northeastern state. It is being set up in Guwahati as I speak. Also in Assam, there is a district called Baksa. So in Baksa, Airy Silk Spinning Plant will also be set up. Eri silk. Eri is one of the type of silk. In India, there are different types of silk. There is Muga, there is Eri, there are different types of silk, right? So Eri silk spinning plant will be set up in Baksa in Assam. So this Ashtalakshmi Hart will have 24 permanent stalls, and it will provide a market access for the northeastern states artisans and artists to showcase their skills so that they can get a market. Is that absolutely clear? Who among the following has been appointed as the first woman president of the European Investment Bank? European Investment Bank, for last 11 years, the president was Werner Hoyer. Werner Hoyer. Werner Hoyer was a male, and he was the president since 2012. So last 11 years he was the president, but now the 8th president, so he was the 7th one. Now the 8th president of European Investment Bank will be a woman, for the first time a woman, and her name is Nadia Calvino, and she is from Spain. She is from Spain. So she replaces Werner Hoyer as the 8th president of European Union led European Investment Bank. Basically, European Union makes all the investment through the European Investment Bank. Is that clear? So European Investment Bank is the investment bank for the European Union. It is owned by 27 member countries. And this bank was founded by the Treaty of Rome. Treaty of Rome. And this Treaty of Rome came into effect in 1958 on 1st of January. It is one of the largest multilateral financial institutions in the world. The headquarter of the bank is in Luxembourg. Headquarter is in Luxembourg. Now don't confuse European Investment Bank with European Central Bank. European Central Bank is headquartered in Frankfurt in Germany, and the president of this bank is Christine Lagarde, who is one of the most powerful women in the world. Christine Lagarde. Is that clear? Which of the following company has become the first Indian e-scooter company to get, e-scooter means electric scooter, company to get eligible for the Production Linked Incentive Scheme? Now, Production Linked Incentive Scheme was started in March 2020, right? And in this, basically there are 14 sectors so far. It is applicable to 14 sectors. Now, one of the sector is auto and auto spare parts, or you can call it auto and auto components. It means the same. So the first company, and by the way, this auto and auto component PLI is led by the Ministry of Heavy Industries. PLI for auto comes under Ministry of Heavy Industry. So Ola Electric is the answer. He is of course Bhavish Agarwal, the CEO of Ola. So Ola Electric, and Ola Electric company was also in news recently because it is going for an IPO. Now recently they have filed the red herring prospectus with the SEBI. So they are going for an IPO now, and when its IPO comes, I will tell you more details about it. So what is the incentive that it will get? See, if Ola Electric promises that in its scooter there is 50% domestic content or indigenous content, then the government is willing to give the incentive anything from 15,000 to 18,000 per scooter or per unit, right? If it can assure the government that every scooter will have at least 50% indigenous content, then 15,000 to 18,000 rupees worth of benefits per scooter will be given to this company by the Ministry of Heavy Industries. Is that absolutely clear? And to qualify for the scheme, the e-scooter startups, they need to invest at least 1,000 crore. So this is another condition put by the government. If you want to be eligible for incentives under the PLI in the auto, so e-scooter startup, you have to invest minimum 1,000 crore. Minimum 1,000 crore. And let me tell you that the PLI scheme for auto and auto components has been extended till financial year 2028. Earlier it was supposed to end in financial year 2027, but it has been extended by one more year. And what is the amount government will spend on this PLI for auto and auto component? It is 25,938 crore rupees. 25,938 crore rupees. Is that absolutely clear? Now, this guy, Bhavish Agarwal, was in news for one more reason. So basically, he has started a company called Krutrim Design, which has set up Krutrim AI. Basically, this is India's first AI tool, right? It is called Krutrim, right? Krutrim AI. And the name of the company is Krutrim SI Design. Krutrim SI Design Private Limited. Krutrim AI is India's own AI developed by Krutrim SI Design. Understood? So this company was also started by Bhavish Agarwal. This company was also started by Bhavish Agarwal along with Krishnamurthy Venugopal Tannetti. Now what is the name of the parent company of Ola? It is called ANI Technologies. It is called ANI Technologies Limited. This is the parent company of Ola Cabs and Ola Electric. ANI Technology. So Mr. KV Tannetti, Krishnamurthy Venugopal Tannetti, is the board member at ANI Technology. Which of the following country has officially assumed the chairmanship of BRICS on 1st of January 2024? Now here you have to be careful because the G20 summit, you know where it will take place, right? Next year. So G20 summit 2024 will take place, as you know, in Brazil, right? G20 summit 2024. It will take place in Brazil, but it will take place in Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro, which is a city in Brazil, from 18th to 19th of November 2024. But Brazil became the president of G20 on 1st of December 2023. But Russia has become the chairman of BRICS on 1st of January 2024 because the next BRICS summit will take place in the Russian city of Kazan. And what will be the motto or the theme of this summit? Strengthening multilateralism for equitable global development and security. Now, how many members are there in BRICS? So earlier there were 5 members. Now there are 5 more. Egypt, Ethiopia, Iran, Saudi Arabia and the UAE. So total there are 10 members now because Argentina said no. Because 6 countries were invited, Argentina has refused. Argentina's president Javier Milei has said no. So there are now 10 members in BRICS. Is this absolutely clear? So moving on. Which of the following has become the first union territory to implement PM Vishwakarma Yojana? PM Vishwakarma Yojana, the nodal ministry for the same is the Ministry of MSME. And these people from these 18 professions, carpenter, bootmaker, blacksmith, locksmith, goldsmith, they can take loan at just 5% interest rate. They can take 1 lakh rupees loan initially. If they pay this back on time, then next time they can take 2 lakh rupees loan. So this is called PM Vishwakarma. Also in PM Vishwakarma scheme, it's a central sector scheme. So it is fully funded by the central government, right? And in this scheme, government has approved a sum of 13,000 crore for 5 years. So it will run from financial year 2023-24 all the way to 2027-28. So it will run for 5 years. And the scheme will also, it will give skill development also, and it will provide 500 rupees per day during skill training, you know, and it will also provide one-time grant of 15,000 rupees to these people of 18 professions so that they can buy modern tools. So it covers 18 traditional professions, right? So it was launched on Vishwakarma Jayanti, which is on 17th of September, so the training has started under PM Vishwakarma for, for a local handicraft, which is called Darzi craft. 30 people are trained under PM Vishwakarma in Shopian for Darzi craft. So it has become the first union territory to implement PM Vishwakarma scheme. Who among the following has become the first woman with a net fortune of $100 billion? $100 billion. She is the richest woman in the world. Her name is Francois Bettencourt Meyers. And she is the owner of the company L'Oreal. In L'Oreal company, she has 35% stake. She has 35% stake. Is that clear? L'Oreal is a fashion company. L'Oreal hair shampoo, you must have used shampoo, conditioner, all these dyes and all of this, you know. It's a French company basically, L'Oreal. So Francois Bettencourt Meyer is the richest woman in the world. And her fortune is exceeded $100 billion. Recently, UP Chief Minister Yogi Adityanath has inaugurated UP's first floating air-conditioned restaurant in which city? Now you can see this restaurant, and this is a floating restaurant. So it was inaugurated in Prayagraj. The answer is Prayagraj. It was inaugurated on the Yamuna river in Prayagraj. So you know in Prayagraj, the Ganga and Yamuna, they meet, right? So this is on Yamuna part of that Sangam. So it is strategically located on the bank of the Yamuna in front of the Triveni Darshan Hotel. So it adds to its attraction. 40 visitors can eat in this restaurant at one point of time, right? REC Limited, REC is a Maharatna company, right? Rural Electrification Corporation. They have signed a MOU with which of the following company to finance infrastructure projects worth up to 35,000 crore over the next 5 years. They have partnered with Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. So this agreement focuses on a range of projects like setting up multimodal logistic hub, rail infrastructure, road, metro, ports, So REC has expanded even into the non-power infrastructure sector. Earlier, it used to finance only the renewable energy infrastructure, but not anymore. Now it is into non-power infrastructure like metros, expressways, airports. REC basically will give the money and Rail Vikas Nigam Limited will make that infrastructure. So 35,000 crore will be provided to Rail Vikas Nigam Limited. And Rail Vikas Nigam Limited, by the way, Rail Vikas Nigam Limited is a Navratan company. It is a Navratan company under the Ministry of Railway. In fact, 30% of the Indian Railways infrastructure needs is fulfilled by Rail Vikas Nigam, and REC Limited works under the Ministry of Power. It is a Maharatna company. Which of the following country has built its first domestic cruise ship called Adora Magic City? Adora Magic City is the first domestic cruise ship built by China, and it is recently launched from Shanghai. So from Shanghai, it will travel to South Korea and also Japan. So it is the first time that China has started a domestic cruise that will go to other countries, right? It is called Adora Magic City. Adora Magic City, right? So it's a joint venture between China and US. Basically, there is a US company called Carnival Corporation, and there is a China State Shipbuilding Corporation. They have it can carry 5,246 passengers. Now that reminds me that even in India, we started a first time cruise, thing. So what is that? So basically that is called Costa Serena. Costa Serena. Costa Serena is an Italian company and it has started international cruises from Indian soil. Which of the following country has officially declared snow leopard as their national symbol? So snow leopard has been declared as the national symbol of Kyrgyzstan. It is a Central Asian country. You can see Kyrgyzstan, right? It is called, snow leopard is called Panthera uncia. In India, by the way, snow leopard is the state animal of Ladakh and Himachal Pradesh both. It does not roar. It is very silent, Sometimes they call it ghost of the mountains because it is very shy, very difficult to spot. Whenever it sees any human being, it runs away from there. It does not attack any human being. So what is the IUCN status? Vulnerable. IUCN status is vulnerable. If you really want to see snow leopard, you should go to Hemis National Park in Ladakh or you should go to Great Himalayan National Park in Himachal Pradesh. You can also find this animal in Uttarakhand sometimes, even Sikkim. PM Modi has inaugurated the Kochi Lakshadweep Islands Submarine Optical Fibre Connection project in Kavarati, in capital of Lakshadweep. What is the total link distance of the project? So you can see from Kochi, Kerala, all the way to Lakshadweep, optic fiber cable will be let down below the ocean, like on the ocean surface. Total length will be 1,868 kilometer. 1868 kilometer, right? So the administrator of Lakshadweep is Praful Patel. Praful Patel is the administrator of Lakshadweep. Lakshadweep is a union territory and Lakshadweep is located in the Arabian Sea, right? So for the first time since independence, Lakshadweep will be connected through submarine optic fiber cable, which will provide it very high internet speed. So currently Lakshadweep is getting around 1.7 Gbps. It will be increased to 100 Gbps. So it will be increased to what, like 100 times almost. So this project is being carried out by which company? Which company has been given the contract? So the project executing agency was BSNL, but the award has been given to NEC Corporation India. NEC Corporation India Private Limited. Project execution means that BSNL was told to give the contract to someone. So they invited a tender and the tender was won by NEC Corporation India Private Limited. So this will actually execute this project. Now from Kochi, the optic fiber cable will be sent to 11 islands of Lakshadweep. This is an important question. How many islands of Lakshadweep will be connected? And total length of the wire will be 1868 kilometer and total cost of the project is 1,072 crore. This is the total cost of the project, right? So this project was conceived by Department of Telecom. They said we should do it. BSNL was given the responsibility to find a proper company to be given this contract to, and that company is NEC Corporation India Private Limited. 11 islands. Which are these 11 islands? Kavarati, Agati, Amini, Kadmat, Chetlat, Kalpeni, Minikoi, Androth, Kiltan, Bangaram, and Bitra. You don't need to remember that. Now, where this money will come from? 1072 crore. It will come from Universal Service Obligation Fund. Universal Service Obligation Fund, which is a fund made by the Department of Telecom. Department of Telecom. Now, recently, let me also tell you that there is a low temperature thermal desalination plant. Desalination plant removes salt from the ocean water to make it fit for drinking. So desalination plant has been inaugurated at Kadmat Island by PM Modi. It will produce 1.5 lakh liter of drinkable water, clean drinking water every day, right? And there was a solar power plant also that was set up in Kavarati, the capital of Lakshadweep. This is the first ever battery-backed solar power plant of Lakshadweep. And which islands were visited by PM Modi? Did he visit all the islands of Lakshadweep? Of course no, it is humanly not possible to visit all the islands. So PM Modi, he visited 3 islands of Lakshadweep, right? Apart from, of course, Kavarati, the capital where he launched all this project, he visited Agati Island, he visited Bangaram Island, and he also visited, as I said, Kavarati. So apart from Kavarati, he visited Bangaram and Agati. These are the 3 islands that he visited. Is that absolutely clear? And also let me tell you that there is a INS Amini. There is a ship, anti-submarine shallow water craft. This is the 4th in the series that has been, commissioned recently, INS Amini. And this is named after a island, Amini of Lakshadweep. It has been made by Garden Shipbuilder Engineer in partnership with Larsen & Toubro at their Katupalli shipyard. Punjab government has bought the Gondal Sahib thermal power plant for 1080 crore. What is the capacity? The capacity of this plant is 540 megawatt. And they will now name it after Guru Amar Das ji. Guru Amar Das is the revered 3rd Sikh Guru. There are 10 Sikh Gurus in the human form, and then we have the Holy Book Guru Granth Sahib. So this power plant will be named after Guru Amar Das ji. It is called Gondal Sahib Thermal Power Plant. It has been purchased from a private company by Punjab State Power Corporation Limited. That is the Punjab government. Is that absolutely clear? So where is this located? It is located in Taran Taran district of Punjab. Taran Taran district of Punjab. Is that absolutely clear? Taran Taran district of Punjab. It has been purchased from a private company. Which is that company? GVK Thermal Plant. The name of the company is GVK Thermal Plant, right? And recently, you must be knowing that even Reliance, they have sold a project in Arunachal, which is the 1200 megawatt project called Kalai 2. This has been sold to Tehri Hydro Development Corporation, THDC, by Reliance Power in Arunachal. There is a company called Kabil, Khanij Videsh India Limited. It has announced an investment of 211 crore or $25 million for exploration stage activities in 5 lithium blocks located in the Fiamla area of which country? Now there are these 3 countries which are called Lithium Triangle: Argentina, Chile, and Bolivia. So we are exploring lithium in Argentina. So there is an Argentina government-owned company called Camion. Camion and Kabil, they are exploring lithium together. In which state of Argentina? It is called Catamarca province. Catamarca province, right? This project was approved by the Ministry of Mines. Ministry of Mines. Argentina has huge reserves of lithium. Now, lithium was recently discovered in the Riasi district of Jammu Kashmir also, even in Nagaur district of Rajasthan, and even in Chhattisgarh, there are some deposits which were discovered. Even in the Salton Sea of South California, Salton Sea, huge lithium reserves in America were recently discovered. So India is catching up now. And Kabil, you know this company Kabil, let me tell you about it. So Kabil is a company that was set up in 2019 by the Ministry of Mines. So this company is a joint venture between 3 companies: NALCO, National Aluminium Company Limited, Hindustan Copper Limited, and Mineral Exploration and Consultancy Limited, MECL. So these 3 companies together, they have set up the company Kabil under Ministry of Mines. Which of the following organization has launched the portal called National Single Window System for the import of medical devices? So we want to import the medical device. We want to first of all we want to manufacture medical devices in India, because the medical devices market in India will touch $50 billion by 2030. $50 billion by 2030. So national single window system is for the import of medical devices. Just in case we are falling short of it, it has been launched by Central Drugs Standard Control Organization that works under the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, CDSCO. Now till now, which portal were they using? Till now they were using other portals, like they were using a portal called Sugam. Then they were using a portal called CDSCOMDonline.com. They were using this portal, CDSCO MD online. This portal they were using Sugam portal for buying, but these portals both of these will be disabled by 15th of January, and now they will use only this portal called National Single Window System. So who has set it up, this portal? This portal is the portal of CDSCO, but Invest India has taken the help of Tata Consultancy Services, IT company, and they have developed this portal for CDSCO. Yes, this portal is owned by CDSCO, but who has made it? The IT support and all. So Invest India, which works under, so Invest India is an organization that the job of which is to basically attract investments in India. It's a non-for-profit organization. It was set up in 2009 by the DPIIT, Ministry of Commerce, right? So Invest India and Tata Consultancy Service, which is the largest IT company of India, they have come together to make this portal called National Single Window, this portal, right? National Single Window System, NSWS portal for the import of medical devices. Reserve Bank of India has proposed how much percentage dividend payout ratio for healthy banks whose net NPA is 0. So that the thing is that if there is a bank which has made profit, let's say it has made a profit of 1000 crore. Okay. So what is dividend? Dividend is the part of the profit that you distribute to the shareholders. So let's say the profit is 1000 crore and it wants to distribute 200 crore out of that. So 200 crore is the dividend. So there is a dividend payout ratio. What is that ratio? So here 200 they are distributing and overall net profit is 1000 crore. So 1 by 5 or 20% is the dividend payout ratio. Very simple to understand. But Reserve Bank of India has led certain guideline. What is that? A bank can only give dividend when it is maintaining a net NPA less than 6%. Net NPA should be less than 6%. Only then bank can give dividend. The capital adequacy ratio requirement, the Basel III requirement should all be applicable. 9% minimum capital adequacy, has to be there. Only then it can give dividend, right? So if the net NPA is 0, then it can give as high as 50%. As high as 50% dividend. RBI does not mind giving so much dividend if the bank is maintaining net NPA like 0. I mean, what can be better? And there are like other conditions also. Let's say the net NPA ratio is less than 1%, then you can give 40% dividend. If it is between 1 to 2%, then 35%, right? Which means it is greater than 1 but less than 2%. If it is greater than 2 but less than 4%, then you can give 25%. And if it is greater than 4 but less than 6%, then you can give 15. And if it is greater than 6, you cannot give a dividend. Understood? So this is a rule by the RBI which has been set up recently. Is that absolutely clear? So rest I will explain more of this in the banking awareness video. Who among the following is the author of the new book called Mahakavitai? Mahakavitai is a book written by Veeramuthu. Veeramuthu is a very renowned Tamil writer, and this book was launched by M.K. Stalin. This book is about 5 elements: soil, wind, fire, sky and water. It's a collection of poems in Tamil. In fact, Veeramuthu is so renowned. He's a Padma Shri awardee, he's got Padma Bhushan, and he has also won the Sahitya Academy Award in the past. Now another Tamil writer that you should know is of course the great Perumal Murugan. Now Perumal Murugan has written 2 books recently. One is called Firebird, Alanda Patchi, which has got the JCB Prize for Literature. And he has written one more book called Sandalwood Soap. Sandalwood Soap. Is that understood? An Indian American legal scholar, Professor Ved Prakash Nanda, passed away. He was awarded the Padma Bhushan for his contribution to literature and education. Former Indian football player Prabir Majumdar passed away. He was a member of the Indian team that went for the 1974 Asian Game. And Famous sculptor Dr. Uttam Pachrane, he passed away. Global Family Day was celebrated on 1st of January. The theme was Embracing Diversity, Strengthening Families. International Mind Body Wellness Day was on 3rd of January. The theme was Holistic Wellness, Mind, Body and Soul. So that was the video for 4th of January. I will see you in the video 5th of January. Let me remind you about the RBI Grade B course. Today is the last day. That is 5th is the last day. So do take a heavy discount of 3000 rupees. If 3000 rupees does not matter to you, you can buy it or at any time for 10,000. The batch starts on 17th of January. So I'll see you in the video 5th of January. Thank you for watching StudyIQ Premium.